Sports Personality of the Year 2025. Is it going to a golfer?
Either a golfer or a F1 driver or a ladies football goalkeeper. Don't know. But yeah, hopefully Rory wins it.
Got to be Rory Mcilroy.
Gotta be.
Covered that off in a little bit. Got plenty of golf to talk about as well, haven't we?
Plenty of golf this week, yeah, which is nice, wasn't it?
It was two DP World Tour events, Nedbank Golf Challenge in South Africa and the
Yeah,
Australian Open, and the
yeah.
PGA Tour had a half decent field as well over at the Hero World Challenge as well. And
It's a
we've got the
shame.
Alfred Dunhill to preview, and then we'll
Yeah,
have a little chat about the Sports Personality of the Year.
we will. Let's get into it.
Australian Open.
Yeah,
Managed to get to see much of it.
I didn't really. I'll be honest. The highlights were pretty crass. Just basically showing you what they want you to see. Really, I think we've discussed this before. I don't know when, but it was a while ago. Probably that it's just a load of putts, isn't it? That you see on the highlights, and it's not what you want to see. You want to be seeing players stiffing it from the middle of the middle of the fairway, and decent bunker shots, spinning chips, and drives. But now it just seems to be scoring the sorry, the shots that matter.
Yeah, no, I agree, and especially with the time zone as well, it's difficult to catch much of it.
Yeah,
So yeah, what I did see of it, we all expected Rory to sort of go and tear it up, and he struggled massively. Them greens are quick. It was a good golf course, really nice looking
yeah.
golf course to be fair, and
Thought the
yeah, he
greens
struggled.
looked difficult though, really difficult. They were grainy and quite bobbly in parts as well. So it was a tough test for him. Rory's attitude left a lot to be desired, though, didn't it?
Yeah, I was quite shocked, especially when he's trying to convince everyone that Australia needs to be put on the map. He's talking about this potentially being a fifth major, and then he
Yeah,
gets asked, "What do you think of Royal Melbourne?" And his answer's like, it's not even the best golf course in Melbourne." Like, what does
yeah.
that say to the
I
organisers?
know.
The guys
It's
who
it's
give,
appalling.
yeah, really shocked. Well, I should be shocked because he comes out with some waffle quite a lot,
A
doesn't
bit
he?
like us. Yeah,
um,
he does.
yeah, he's quite outspoken. Doesn't really seem to give a monkeys what he says anymore, does he, or what anyone
No,
thinks about what he's got to say.
no. I think he's exhibiting all the millionaire behavior. Once you've made it and you're comfortable, financially comfortable, you're a different level to everyone else, and you can sort of say what you want, can't you? Who's going to stop you?
Well, he didn't really back it up with his performance this week, but even so, he still managed to get a
Yeah,
tie for 14th in the end at 7 under par. There's another one
pretty
over it.
rubbish though, really, wasn't it? Considering the field.
Yeah, like we said, we expect him to be sort of comfortably. I don't think Scotty would have put that performance in if he'd have gone over there.
Nobody else. Nobody
Whether you're
else.
familiar with the course or not, you're different sort of level, aren't you? Scotty
Yeah,
would have been threatening, I think.
Scotty
Um,
would have been right out front. Never mind threatening.
but victory for Rasmus Neergaard-Petersen, first on the
Yeah,
DP
made up
World
for
Tour.
absolutely made up for him.
Su-
Breakout season last season, wasn't he?
yeah, Hotel Planet Tour graduate, got his first win on the DP World Tour, and yeah, superb. Seen off Cam
And
Smith by a shot.
just shows you though the graduates of the Hotel Planet Tour are really, really showing themselves to be good players, aren't they? You've got Rasmus this week, and same with Reitan, who won on the Hotel Planet Tour last year, has come out and won the Nedbank as well. So Hotel Planet Tour is clearly a and you've got to have a load of money as well to be part of that tour. We've discussed this in the past. It's so hard to make a living if you're
Mm,
not winning it comfortably, the Hotel Planet Tour.
yeah,
So yeah, good victory for them too. Um, it
pleasing to
wasn't a
see
bad
Cam Smith
field.
show. I mean, he's probably buoyed by the
Yeah,
crowd. He probably raised his game being in front of his home fans.
definitely.
After a few, feels like a long time in the doldrums now. Really not set the world alight at all when we've seen him on the majors or when he's on live.
Yeah,
Yeah, struggled since he's transitioned over to live.
yeah. No, I agree. Um, the usual faces though. Adam Scott again, just tearing up week after week. He's going to be. 85 years old, like Arnold Palmer or something, and he'll still be top 10, won't he, with Justin Rose or something? It'll
That
be,
swing is still butter, isn't it?
yeah, it's just gorgeous
Just,
swing, and he always has had a great swing as well.
I
But
guess that's why he's able to continue with the longevity because he's not like it's not all power and speed.
not
It's
Tiger
just
Woods, is
smooth.
it?
Yeah, he's
Tiger
like
was a power player when he trained his life to swing it as hard as he can, and his muscles were out there for everyone to see, which probably put strain on his back. And we all know what's happened to Tiger in a relatively short space of time.
I see him on Champions Tour next year
We will.
alongside Greg Chalmers. Greg
Yeah.
Chalmers got himself in alongside Rory in a tie for 14th.
Yeah.
He obviously played because it's his home open, but yeah, he's been playing on the Champions Tour for a couple of years, so it's good to see someone being able to compete.
Yeah. Did you see Ryan Fox by any chance this week? He started off with a 65, and then he had an eagle on the second day, and that was about it for a 71. 71, 70. That could have been so much better. I mean, he was right up there at the start. Home, his time zone wasn't too bad there because he's a New Zealand lad, isn't he? So it's not Oceania, did they call it? I don't
Mm.
know. He's not far from home. It's thought he could have done so much better, and he was probably one of the best players in this field, um, credential wise. Given take away Minwoo Lee and maybe Rory and Cam Smith, but yeah, surprised he didn't back it up.
So it was like windy. A lot of them did seem to struggle. I mean, he's quite a good win player himself as well.
Mm,
Um, but yeah, a lot of them seem to struggle, particularly on I think it was Friday that they chose not to
yeah,
cut the greens because of how windy it was.
yeah,
And
yeah,
which if they had it done, it would have been like that the US Open years ago.
mm.
Can't remember where that was, but you know that's how quick
Shinnecock
they were.
Hills.
Shinnecock Hills. Um, yeah,
How about Gooseham one?
was it Goosen Mickelson
Yeah,
did the infamous "I'm going to stop my ball from rolling off the hill."
yeah,
It would have got to that if they'd have cut them. It was that windy, so it was our conditions,
yeah,
and Rasmus has done well enough to see off everyone in the end. Daniel
yeah,
McKinney, another good showing at home. Elvis Smiley as well starts. We've touched on a few times. Is starting to show plenty consistency now, isn't he?
yeah. He
Starting
is.
to
Yeah,
be a real consideration when you're talking about DP World Tour potentials.
we don't even include an Elvis song, so that must mean he's gone past the jokey stage, and he's playing well. We mentioned Michael Hollick last week on the pod because he's South African playing in Australia, and we were like, "What's going on there?" But he's backed it up, and he's
Backed it up big time, yeah.
chosen well.
And he's a big outsider for the Alfred Dunhill,
Yeah,
which would make a nice little segue if we go on to preview the Alfred Dunhill. He
yeah,
so he's going home this week to South Africa,
mm.
and yeah, he's off the back. Was he finished fourth in Australia? I've not got it in front of me.
Yeah. He finished fourth, yeah, which was a 12 under, which was really really
Great
good
performance.
because he had a 6 under final day, so he came right up at the end in them windy conditions.
Yeah,
Clearly a good player, isn't he?
want to have a little look at this week on if you're looking for
Definitely.
an outsider or a little differential in the fantasy DP World Tour game, or yeah, and just if you're having a little pick on the DP World Tour.
I know we didn't go into it much on the DP World Talk podcast because we're trying to do it a bit shorter so you can watch this and then, get
Mm.
some stats from that, just find out how you're getting on and, a bit of recap. But yeah, we'll have a little look and see how much percentage these players are owned, whatever that means. Sometimes I say words and they don't make any sense.
Sometimes.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah, a lot. So, looking at the Nedbank, um, I can't even find them to be honest with you.
With previewing Alfred Dunhill, we're looking at this sort of the most selected, the favourites are all homegrown. Bezuidenhout's top, Sean Norris, Jaden Shaper, Tristan Lawrence are your top four considerations, sort of most picked. And then Angel Ayora has had a good week last week, finishing the tie for eighth actually,
I find them
alongside
really
Andy Sullivan.
inconsistent.
Yes. Well, I've always said you've always talked about Andy Sullivan as one you want to consider, and I've kind of been of the opinion he's not consistent enough. But I think we're starting to see a consistent Andy Sullivan.
I agree. think we've seen that for a while now. At least to the midway last season, he started sort of
It's clicked, hasn't it,
showing
recent
up,
months?
and I don't mean like showing up at the top of the leaderboard, but definitely like top 10, sometimes top 10, most of the time top 20s, but he's never down there in 49th, 50th. He doesn't miss many cuts either, which is really good. Just back to the fancy DP World Tour. Michael Hollick is percentage owned 0. So yeah, definitely one to look at.
Yeah, no one's everyone's looking at you big South Africans, and he's obviously gone under the radar playing in Australia last week, so
Yeah.
certainly want to keep an eye on, and it could be a cheeky little shout.
Yeah, good shout. Are we moving on to the Nedbank, are we?
Yeah, let's cover off the Nedbank then.
Great win for Reitan, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was right in
He
it
was
the whole way.
right off.
Not the Norwegian everyone thought was going to win it.
No, definitely not. Sorry.
What that has done, though, is got 2 Norwegians in the top 50 in the world for the first time ever.
You know what? I expected more from Hovland as well, to be fair. He was
Everyone did it, yeah.
he just didn't show up, did he? For this field as well, if you look at the field and look at the top 10, it's pretty poor standard of player. I mean, Pot Gita, everyone thought he's a bit of a poster boy at the moment because of his length and his strength and whatever and his swing, but he's not a very good golfer, really, is he?
He
He's
can
not
just
up
send
there
it,
yet.
can't
That's it. I mean, we've seen him knobbing it into water and everything. And
he's still
he's
young
a
and
bit
he's raw.
erratic.
He's
That's it. He's raw.
if he
He's
can
not. He's not the finished
refine it,
article.
yeah, no, he's not. But yeah, there's plenty of big names who've sort of showed up well Thursday, Friday, and then just faded.
Yeah.
Struggled to get it going, really.
Tom
Yes,
McKibben again.
I've not got a leaderboard. Where did he finish?
16th, 6 under, level par final day, which could have done so much better for him. But Will Zalatoris, though, 5 under in his last round to get him to 7 under in the top 15 is great for his confidence coming back from injury like that, because he had surgery, or I know it was
Back
a back
issues, yeah,
injury,
yeah,
wasn't
back surgery, yeah.
it? Yeah.
Second in a
So
matter of 2-3 years, second back surgery he's had, so probably going to end up going
yeah,
the same way Tiger's gone. But
Tiger Zalatoris.
Will Woods.
Honourable mention though to Daniel Gavins. Daniel Gavins pocketed €12,000 for shooting 38 over par. He had an 88, an 85, an 82, and a 75, and he got 12 grand for that. There is hope for us yet. I'm telling you.
Get yourself in a no cut event. Yeah, plenty of players
Absolutely
who
buzzing.
plenty of players who flattered to deceive. We've obviously talked about Marco Penge a lot over recent months.
Yeah,
He's come to the end of the season, and I think he's just run out of steam in the end.
yeah,
We called it last week as well. We thought that was going to happen. He had a lot of travel. He's had a long, hard season, busy schedule, and it's caught up with him. He's admitted that himself as well on socials as well. I think he
yeah,
recognises it.
yeah. But he's home now, isn't he?
He is.
He's bringing his wife to her knees with his length.
Enjoy, Marco.
Enjoy, lad. You've deserved it.
Enjoy the festivities.
He's grinded all season for that. So yeah, enjoy it.
Keep
A nice
grinding.
little Yuletide log on his wife's chest.
Why have we just done that? Absolute idiot. Fucking hell. Nick Taylor, we thought would show up better, didn't we?
We did.
Come over from the PGA Tour. Probably levels above most of these, but he's struggled to make any sort of impact on the leaderboard.
Yeah. Paul Waring as well. He's just
He's done, isn't he?
he's finished.
He's done. I think he just had a bit of a purple patch at the end of last year.
That he must have done. Dan texted me the other day saying, "Is he ready for the Champions Tour? Yeah, the Legends Tour, whatever it's called."
He's only
No,
just turned 40.
he's about 2 years older than us. So yeah, amazing. Made us feel a bit ancient. We had a
Where
look at
co-
Moronk last week, didn't we? And we said he was gonna he might be able to do something given his form a couple of years ago before he went to
just
live, and
yeah, it's more to do with his length and stuff. That, but he's been off the boil for a while, and
yeah,
he could have. He was, yeah, 2 years ago he was consideration for the Ryder Cup before he moved to live, wasn't he? And then that's all sort of he's
gone
found.
now, isn't
Yeah, he fell off a cliff, took his check. So yeah, just a couple of South Africans up near the top of the leaderboard: Shaper, Zadenhout,
Yeah,
and Norris all played well.
mm,
Thought Shaper
yeah,
might just catch Reitan in the end.
yeah.
But Brighton just did seem to just pull out enough when Shaper did get close. He just pulled out enough, and then Dan Bradbury came out of nowhere with a -6 on
Nowhere,
Sunday to slip into second as well.
absolutely nowhere. He just flew, didn't he? Which was great to see for the English contingent, like over there.
Yeah,
But I tell you, we mentioned on the in the newsletter, just going off topic a bit, but we send the newsletter out if you subscribe to our newsletter, just to help you with your fantasy picks. This week we sent a bit of information about, and we had a look at Jesper Svensson. Um, First day he had two eagles on the front nine. He shot a 66, so I thought he's going to do well. He just second round 2 over par. Third round, 4 over par. It was so underwhelming given that first day. I thought he was gonna come right out the blocks because he's usually quite dialed in with his irons, Jesper Svensson, but
mm.
yeah, we didn't see it. We saw it in the first round. I was getting a bit excited there. He was nearly one of my picks for this week. Um,
Alas, it wasn't to be.
it was not to be. So yeah, we are gonna be sending that newsletter out each week just to give you a little bit of help. We've already spoken on the Fantasy DP World pod about, a few little rules that the and a few little loopholes where you can sort of get yourself a few extra points, um, such as the captain situation. We've discussed that on the other Fantasy World pod, where you can swap captains if you've not got them, when you're using a bench boost or not. So do head over there and have a little look because it's really it's quite poor from DP World Tour. But if you're on it, you're on it.
Yeah,
One thing we
certainly
want to
suits
stress,
the engaged crowd.
definitely.
Defo.
So, anyone
So,
else?
any thoughts on the Dunhill then this week?
I can't see past Bazoodenhout, to be honest. Honourable mentions are Dan Bradbury again. He's won this in the past, not the same course, but the Joburg. I think he won in 2020.
Yeah, I think he's coming into
Um,
form at the right time with form at the course as well.
Definitely.
I think it's a good shout.
Sean Norris as well, coming into a great bit of form. Did exactly the same last season as well. His stats, right, when we went a deep dive into stats last year, he was dialed in on shots gained on approach. He was top. His putting, he was top at one point. It was just his driving that was letting him down a bit, I think. But he started exactly the same, so you can't look past him. He's finished fifth this week. Jaden Shaper did exactly the same last year. Started really strong in these events and then just absolutely faded. But he's done the same and he's got a bit of experience behind him. So um, he might be one to pick. With no Reitan as well, it's a very, very small field to pick from. We've already discussed Andy Sullivan and Pop Geeta, how they're not the finished article. Laurie Cantor's playing, but he might withdraw. And then you've got the likes of Laurie Cantor, John Parry, who did well in Australia, finished mid-table in Australia. So lots to go on. For me, Bazoodan, who I can't seem to look past him. But I really like your Hillock tip before. That's really stuck in my mind, to be fair.
Yeah, there's him and the other consideration who's a bit out there. I wouldn't say he's necessarily out there, but he's not going to be at the forefront of everyone's minds, and he's less than 2% owned on the fantasy game, as well as Richard Sterney, who has
Yeah,
won the course twice. As I mean, we're going back away, but he's won the Joburg Open here a couple of times a while ago.
yeah.
Um, and
Richard
think
Stanley's one of them
he's
players, isn't he?
I
He
think
always seems to
he's got a bit
show.
of form going as well. 12th at the Abu Dhabi Championship, and he was leading after round one.
Yeah,
And 14th at the Genesis, 3rd at the Dunhill Links, 17th of the French Open, 15th in the Irish Open. So um, he's had a good few showings this season already, or this calendar year. I guess it's a new season, isn't it?
yeah.
But yeah, with course form and playing well again, it might well be Richard Sterney's time. So another little outsider there. Two South Africans, a little outsiders, Hillock and Sterney.
We did before the season started. We did say that these sort of events are usually dominated by the whoever is from that country. We've seen with the Australian Open, the top load of players were from Australia, weren't they?
Yeah, it doesn't always
Same,
apply, but generally I find Australia and South Africa this sort of early start of the season
yeah,
does always seem to be dominated by them. I remember when we used to watch the DP World Tour years ago, had like Thomas Aiken and Darren
yeah,
Fickhart would always show up as well, and the
yeah.
South African ones they just and then disappear for the rest of the season and then
He's
reappear the
playing this
next.
week, actually.
Which one
Darren Fickart's playing this
is
week.
he?
Mm.
Interested to
Love
see how he
turn up
gets
to
on.
this. Yeah,
Nostalgia.
yeah. Wonder how what's his name's going to be. What's his name? That fella who owns this Dunhill.
Oh, Johan. Oh,
Johan Rupert. He'll
Rupert.
be there,
Yeah,
won't he?
yeah.
Puts a lot of
That's
money into golf, though.
not put a lot in this week, is it? 1.5 million prize pool for the Alfred Dunhill.
No, it's all in Scotland, isn't it?
Disappointing, isn't it?
All
It
goes to
has.
Scotland. Ah, yes. Yeah. Is that all you want to talk about? Anything else to discuss?
I think that'll do for me for DP this week.
Yeah.
Hero, bit underwhelming.
Yeah. Nice to see Alex Noren though, rolling back the years.
Yeah, he does
Absolutely
look.
flying, isn't he?
He looks back to his best. Yeah, BMW PGA winner this year, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And he's gone very close this week.
How old is he, Noren? Oh, let's have a look.
Does seem to have
He
been
must,
around a while, doesn't he?
yeah. It's like
He
Robbie Keane, isn't he?
two out of two, lad.
I can't help
Scotty
myself.
Scheffler threatened, couldn't quite get it over the line. He had to
Yeah.
hold his approach on the last on Sunday to force a playoff and didn't.
Yeah.
Hideki and who got in a playoff with Hideki? Was it Noren?
Yeah, it was Noren, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Hideki's come out on top there to win
Got the
that
birdie
again.
on the first playoff hole, which is pretty good. Otherwise, it could have gone either way. That really lovely to see Seb Straka coming back though and getting third place, isn't it? He's had a few family little.
He had a
I think
baby,
his
didn't
wife
he?
had a baby. Yeah,
Yeah,
so that must have spurred him on a little bit to do well because he's been off the boil now for a good 6 months, I'd say. Not showing up, but that might be in the stress of pregnancy. His wife is probably hormonal, having a go at him all the time. So I can understand that. We've all been through
night feeds, yeah,
it. But yeah, he's back to his best.
dirty nappies,
Yeah. I was saying before we had a few tech issues and we had to restart.
re-record.
The if you had to put the field of the hero in the Nedbank, I think we would have seen a few players at least 20 under par. I think that's the strength of that field compared to the Nedbank.
Mm.
Neegaard Petersen won it at 15 under.
You won the Australian,
Um,
mate.
sorry, yeah, sorry.
Getting
Reitan won
late.
it at
It's getting
17
late.
under. It's getting very late. We've done this. Reitan won it at 17 under. I think he would have been way down the pack if the hero field had been added. So that I just feel like that shows the strength and
Reckon.
depth of the PGA Tour. Yeah, just think it's so much better. Not every week, but these even silly season in America is night and day better than our World Tour.
Yeah.
It's quite
Well,
sad.
DP has shot themselves in the foot with giving 10 cards away a year, hasn't it? Giving
Yeah,
away our best players every year.
yeah. And then
Um,
are they going to take them? Are they going to take that opportunity? Hell yeah! You seen Marco
also,
Penge? He was already talking about him before the end of the season when he's buying a house in
yeah,
America. So
moving over.
why not? Yeah,
So, yeah, Great win for Hideki. Seems to show up this time of year, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And then he fades.
Bookended 2025, won at the Century, and then hasn't won again
Yeah.
since, and has won the last event of the year.
Yeah. Scotty, quite a decent showing from Scotty. Really, you can't expect nothing else, as we said before about Rory. This is
Probably had half
a
an eye on his
silly season
ravioli.
event. Exactly. Yeah, he's probably terrified of it. Probably looking at it with fear.
I can't go into a playoff. I need to get to the shop first. Just get me ravioli for Christmas.
Turkey ravioli. Love it. Justin Rose again, 6th. Great.
Longevity. Sticking
It's
in
just
the Adam Scott bracket.
literally Adam Scott and Justin Rose are in their own league at the moment.
Evergreen.
Like, how far off is Justin Rose from the actual the Champions Tour?
He's got himself back in the top 10 in the world, so I don't think he'll be going on Champions Tour anytime soon.
He's only 45 to be fair. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't want to spend too long on that because I don't think.
No, it's silly season, as we said. It's
too much else to discuss. Really, there was only 20 men in the field.
You asked me last week who's going to win the Hero, and I said Aaron Rai. Aaron Rai came 18th out of 20. So yeah, and poor Jordan Spieth. We wanted him to do well. He didn't do well. Didn't join last week. Chris Gotterup. Chris Gotterup is a links player and a links player only. I've decided.
And
he comes over to Britain and absolutely kills us all.
Novak was my show, wasn't it? But I do think he's a prospect. But he didn't pull up any trees hard, did he? He only finished a couple ahead of Rai, I think, if I remember rightly. I've got that in front of me.
I'll be honest with you. Novak finished 17th. Rai finished 18th.
Expert analysis and predictions from Here We Go.
But we are not Mystic Meg, are we? So
no. Mystic Meg probably would have done better than us. She's full of shit.
Descended into chaos. Is there anything else you want to discuss this week?
Yeah,
I mean, we're still very early, aren't we?
I want to go into depth about the BBC Sports Personality of the Year nominees.
Yeah,
it was our little teaser at the start. Can't leave everyone hanging.
Oh.
BBC Sports Personality of the Year 2025. Rory Mcilroy. Don't know why I said Rory twice then.
He's 11-10 to win it, so he's quite the favourite. But Lando Norris is coming in at 5-2 now, which means there's money coming on him.
No, from what little I know of Formula One, Lando Norris is he's almost handed the drivership. Well, not him, but his team, with vehicle issues. Almost handed the championship to Verstappen. It was almost a calamitous year. He's just limped over the line in the end. Had to finish third yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's British, and he's won the world championship, but compared to what Rory has had to deal with for years, and not only that, he's won a 7th race to Dubai title as well. So it's not only that he's won the Masters.
Yeah.
And that's all they're going to talk about, but because that's the big deal. But he's had a cracking year.
Yes. Where else did he win? He won the
He won at Pebble Beach, 18th at Pebble Beach early on the year.
Yeah. So it's not like he's shown up, and he's for me fully deserves to win.
If we're talking sports personality by definition, no, because it's got nothing to do with it anymore. But I'll probably put him at the bottom of the list.
Yeah, definitely. Given the way he's going on recently,
waffling on.
But then, what if you look at the actual considerations for sports personality of the year? You've got Rory, Lando Norris, Chloe Kelly,
Luke Bigler,
Luke Bigler, Hannah Hampton. She's the goalie, isn't she? And you've got Keely Hodgkinson. Keely Hodgkinson, she's done more for sports than anyone else. She's the runner. She's brilliant. Then you've got Lucy Bronze, Michelle Aguiman, I don't know who that is. And then you've got Lottie Woad at 33-1. She's done nothing. She's done absolutely nothing.
Lottie Woad?
Yeah.
She won as an amateur and then won the next week as a pro.
Exactly. That's it.
Do you not remember our podcast where we had Woad to talk about?
we had more to talk about, but in terms of sports personality of the
Was our
year,
worst
that's
performing
nothing.
podcast of the year.
I can see why.
I think it got 8 views.
It was a load of shit.
Brutal.
No, but for sports, you've got to be doing more than just winning a tournament. Surely. Yeah, I understand the gravity of it, but
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
She deserves a nomination. She deserves a shout, but
Mm.
she's got you can't put her in the same group as Rory Mcilroy.
Well,
But no,
exactly.
the
There's levels.
Agimang was the women's Euro was this summer, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And Agimang was super sub. She was coming off the bench and scoring last minute winners constantly. I don't
All
know.
right. Yeah.
I didn't follow it too closely. I don't know how many she got, but she did it at least twice. Because I
Yeah.
remember the commentators going absolutely ballistic. Oh, she's doing it again.
Where did they get to the final? I can't remember.
Did we not win it?
They won it.
I haven't got a clue.
I don't know.
Yeah, England retained the European crown,
Oh, fair enough. Well, I mean, that's a significant
so they can win Team of
difference.
the Year and get lost.
We're a golf podcast, aren't we?
Yeah, come on, Rory. For all your waffling and Royal Melbourne passion, I think I'd like to see him win it.
Yeah. So Lottie Wode's got a nomination.
We don't know the final nominees. It's
Yeah, the bookies know, don't they?
the bookies know. Yeah,
The bookies.
got to be Rory. Got to be Rory, and that is my final take on it.
It'd be like saying, right? I'm just trying to find something here.
Just trying to find something. I need to fill airtime.
Yeah. Marco Penge, right, should get a nomination for Sports Personality of the Year if Lottie Wode is. That was my point. Because he's done more in the men's game. He's won multiple times. And he's been a good personality, if that's what it goes off anymore. So, yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I think
I do.
Marco Penge is a future Sports Personality of the Year winner.
I
But
agree. When he
what
gets on the PGA Tour and establishes himself, yeah, 100%.
I mean, he's going to win multiple majors. Tommy Fleetwood has had a stellar year and is not even in
Exactly.
consideration.
He won
But
the FedEx Cup.
but if you ask someone who doesn't watch golf and actually likes the BBC Personality of the Year, because no one actually watches it anymore, really, do they?
No.
They won't
The
have a
last
clue
time
what the
we watched
FedEx
it in the
Cup is.
Queen.
You're
Yeah,
casual
no, I
golf
know.
fans.
The thing is, though, with Tommy, though, he won the FedEx Cup. He's played outstanding in the Ryder Cup as well for Team Europe.
Mm-hmm.
He nearly won the race to the DP World Tour Championship as well. He was just so close to that, wasn't he? I feel like Tommy's been mugged off a little bit, given the gravity of what he won.
I don't think he gives a toss, to be honest.
No, I don't. But I mean, it's another accolade to add to your collection when you're telling the grandkids when you're 80, aren't you?
Yeah. No, like you've got to win a major to be in consideration for this, I think.
Mm. True.
But yeah, Team of the Year.
That's what I mean
I
about
can't believe I
Lottie
forgot
Wode,
about the
though.
Ryder Cup. The Ryder Cup are going to run the women's football team for the Team of the Year, I should think.
Definitely. And they should win it as well. But again,
Hopefully,
golf fans,
we will see.
unite.
We'll see on
We
December
will see.
the 18th, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
And then we've got the mega fight the day after. This is going off piece big time here. The mega massive fight the day after. Joshua and Jake fucking Paul.
Can't see it going ahead, to be fair. I think it's all smoke.
You reckon?
Yeah. He's going to get absolutely torn apart.
He's going to hurt
Jake
him,
Paul.
isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. It's dangerous. There's no way that's going ahead. I'm not having it. But we are a golf podcast, and unless Auntie Joshua's got a 7-iron in between his boxing gloves, that's irrelevant.
He's got a driver between his kicks, probably. It's getting silly, this lad. We're like the
Silly-
PGA Tour FedEx Fall season,
silly
lads. Silly
season, innit?
season.
I know,
Let's
yeah.
go. Right. We will. We'll be back at you next week. We will. We'll review the Alfred Dunhill on the Fantasy Show and preview the final event of the opening swing, which is in wonderful Mauritius. And
Fancy going to watch it?
I'd love to go and watch it.
Love to go to Mauritius.
It'd be beautiful. But
Yeah.
next year, once Here We Golf has gone to the moon, once everyone likes and subscribes and signs
Yeah.
up to the newsletter.
We might even take a fan to Mauritius with us next year. Once Here We Golf is established and you're all subscribed. That might be the prize for one of the
See by
swings.
the clock. It's just gone midnight, and I think that's like Jay's sort of cut off for talking absolute wham. So we're gonna love yous. We're gonna leave yous. Here We Golf fans, and we'll see you next week. Peace.
Here We Golf. Peace and love.
In fact, I was just gonna play that song because I'm a bit delirious.
Well, coming to the Here We Go, hold a weird thing again.
It's best we play. I can't really.
Which song is it, the new one or the old one?
Just tell me what you want.